Welcome back to Isrock's Movie Reviews. Today we're going to review Life in a Year, starring Jaden Smith and Cara Delevingne. This movie is a coming-of-age film. This revolves around a 17-year-old boy who ends up falling in love with a girl who has cancer and who has 1 year left to live. She has stage 4 cancer. And it's a very sad, emotional film, but I feel like it was necessary. I saw this film with my wife, and it touched us to the core. This movie follows Jaden Smith as he basically comes from a good home. He has a life planned out by his father, who used to be a janitor and busted his ass and ended up buying the company. So Jaden's character, which his name is Darren, he's been, raised on the wealthy side. And his father has stepped out his life to the point where the father times him when he runs, when he jogs, has him already set, going to Harvard, and it's not a bad plan. The only thing is, it's not Jaden's plan. Jaden is into music, wants to be a musician, basically wants to be a rapper, and doesn't know how to go about it. And this plan, including going to Harvard because of the father, gets halted because Darren meets a girl named Isabel, Cara Delevingne's character, who has stage 4 cancer, and his life gets sidetracked to the dismay of his father, who, he doesn't take it lightly. But, Darren ends up falling so in love with this girl before he even knows she has cancer that he decides to put his life on hold to make sure that all her dreams and everything she ever wanted to do comes true within the upcoming year, because it's inevitable that she's gonna pass. Stage 4 cancer, nobody really survives that. And this is not your typical teen love story with a teen dying from cancer. This is not just another tearjerker. I wish they would stop pushing Jaden at us on the screen and saying this and that when he's just an amazing actor. He is. People talk about him in After Earth and how that movie flopped. This movie is nothing like that. This movie, he shows his charisma, he shows his acting ability, he shows his sensitive side, and he establishes a great rapport with Cara Delevingne. You can tell that they are friends in real life. You can tell that they have great chemistry. And it was difficult getting through this movie, because as a father to 2 sons, if they came up to me and said, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and put my life on hold so I can take care of this girl who's my age because she has cancer, and I'm gonna give her everything possible to make sure that comes true, and I have the means to support him, I'm gonna do it. Even if I didn't have the means, I'm gonna do it. And this movie takes you beyond that limit where they both do each other a favor. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but we all know she passes. But before she does pass, and the time that she has with him, she changes his life as well. She calls him D squared in the movie because he's kind of a square. They meet at a Big Sean concert, but they really don't get in. They get caught trying to break into the concert, sneak into the concert, and they end up, getting past security and end up leaving. And he doesn't see her till a few days, maybe a week later, at her job, when she works in an ice cream shop. And you can see that dynamic as soon as he and his friends go into this shop, and you see the quirkiness. And it's so natural because when a boy falls for a girl for the first time, he does some stupid things. And it's very noticeable that they're young in the movie. You know, but ultimately, this is a great film. The acting, incredible. Nia Long stars as his mother. Cuba Gooding Jr. stars as his father. And that dynamic between father and son was incredible. Was incredible. You know, as a son, we don't want to disappoint our fathers. But at the end of the day, we're men. We want to be led by our own judgment. And love conquers all. Just like this movie displayed. So if I was to rate this movie, man, I give it definitely a 3.5 out of 5. And you should definitely go check it out with a loved one, significant other. And definitely let me know in the comment section what you thought about the movie. Let me know what you would like for me to review next, you know? But on to the next. Please hit that notification bell. Please hit the like button. And if you enjoyed this video, man, please come back. Peace.